racism, right? They talked about that, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's take a listen to this.
To me, our achievement gap is largely a function of institutional racism. It's largely a function of how we do education. The overassignment of students of color to special education, that's institutional racism. It's built into the system. Institutional racism is where there's a set of assumptions, behaviors, procedures, ways of doing things that are just commonly accepted that everybody kind of participates in, but they have these inequitable results by race. Overassignment of students to special ed, students of color to special ed. Overassignment of your least experienced, least trained, least educated, most alternatively educated teachers to the kids, to students of color. If you look at a district that's very racially diverse and has middle class, lower class, all of your most experienced, most educated, best teachers will be in the middle class white schools. And the greater percentage of your least experienced, new teachers, particularly brand new teachers, least educated, most alternatively certified, will be in your low-income schools, particularly students of color. And that's national, and it's accepted. That's institutional racism. Overassignment of kids of color to buildings that are the worst buildings, have the worst supplies, have the worst equipment or the least equipment. Underassignment of kids of color to gifted class. All the experts say gifted is equally distributed across all populations. So if I go into a gifted class in a diverse school, I ought to see the same proportions of kids in the gifted as I see in the low track. But 90% of the schools you go into, if you go to a low track school in a diverse school, it'll be kids of color, low income, in the low track, and in the high track will be white middle class kids.
You know, Marjorie, we're going to forego the commercial. I just want to continue because, I mean, do you disagree with what, this is from Teaching Tolerance. This is a program they have, and what they do, they institute a program. These were the group that instituted, you know, the sitting at in the cafeteria, where they wanted people of different races to sit together in the cafeteria rather than sit with your same group of people at all times. They were the ones that really instituted that. And I know they did it at Columbia High School. So they have a certain time of the year where they where they ask the kids, you know, to don't sit with your friends that you normally sit with, you know, but sit with people of different races. And they talk about teaching tolerance. So when I hear you talk about institutional racism, and you listen to what this gentleman have to say, we could actually say the same thing at Columbia High School. We could actually say the same thing. Because the thing
you gonna break? Because let me let this resonate for me, and I might have a comment on.
Okay, time check. The time is approximately 9 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Semper Alexander Computer Consultants, where they implement cost-effective solutions to fulfill your business need. Semper Alexander for all your computer needs. You can call them at 973-763-2011. That's 973-763-2011. We'll be right back after this short break.
You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Having problems with your house? Is your mortgage upside down? Can't get a loan modification or short sale? Tenant troubles, job loss, or transfer? Does your house need repairs, or maybe you're facing foreclosure? Time is not on your side. Call now and speak to one of our friendly associates. No matter the reason you have to sell, we have solutions. Operators are standing by to take your call. 800-709-1732 or visit www.7sellahome.com.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm Marjorie and the South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. And Marjorie, this is a special calypso for you because you told me that you worry almost daily, and I don't want you to worry. So take a listen to this calypso, okay?
Let the people in the world today don't realize that worries don't pay. Resting the worries upon your shoulder, only bringing you older and older. These wicked things that people just do, you don't realize you have worries too. Tell them to never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I said to tell them never ever worry. Don't mind how you're suffering bad. Never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. Always consider somebody suffering more than you. She told me as a matter of fact to fling all my troubles behind my back. Keep in touch with the Almighty for guidance, love and serenity. She said to never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. My granny told me never ever worry. Don't mind how you're suffering bad. Granny tell me never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. Always consider somebody suffering more than you. he ran quite on by the wayside. Only a fig the man had to eat. He eat the fig and threw the fig skin in the street. From the time that the fig skin called by his feet, the fella snatched it up and started to eat. And he told him, never ever worry. You feel that things really hard. The fella tell him, never ever worry. You feel that you're suffering bad. Yes, he told him, never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. Presently you could see somebody suffering more than you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel so much better, Anselm.
We are
Thank
back
you.
with you. And that song, that was a special calypso for Marjorie. Never ever worry, Marjorie. Because
Marjorie.
you see, Marjorie. The guy, let me translate to you in American, Marjorie.
Yeah, put it in.
The guy said a fig. A fig is really a banana. He said the guy wanted to commit suicide and he had a fig. So the guy wanted to commit suicide and he had a banana. And he ate the banana and he threw the skin on the floor. And before the skin can hit the floor, another guy picked it up and ate it. So the guy who wanted to commit suicide think his life was so bad. But the guy who had to eat the skin had it even worse. The guy didn't commit suicide after that.
Okay,
So,
Anselm.
I
I know that's like, you know.
A little message in the madness there, Marjorie.
Yes, thank
message
you.
in the madness.
Okay.
Yeah. So Marjorie,
Yes.
we
You're
finished
getting ready to
talking
worry
about,
me, yes.
we played that for you about institutional racism, and we got that from that when we talk about Ferguson in 2014 or Los Angeles in 1992 or Newark in 1968. We don't talk about institutional racism as a component of what happened or of why they are upset. Rather, we worry that they are out of control. You know? And that brings us to the point. Of
listening.
of Walter Fields and his daughter, where his daughter wasn't getting into AP classes. You remember that?
Yes, I did.
You know what was
One
your,
AP class.
What was your take on that?
What was my take on that?
Yeah. I mean, you think he had a right in order for him to fight for his daughter for AP classes?
I mean, I guess we all have a right to fight, Anselm. I just think that AP is overrated. And
I didn't ask you if OP was overrated. I'm just asking you if it's a fight for AP classes. You're an AP teacher and you believe AP is overrated.
Yeah.
So you think they should get rid of AP?
I didn't say
AP
that. I'm
classes?
just saying it's. I think that
But if it's overrated, why do you have it? It's overrated. Get rid of it.
I don't want to talk about AP or the College Board right now. Why am I mixing that? Because we've had this conversation.
No, we didn't have the one with AP classes, though.
Yes, we didn't. I said to you, and I'm going to make this clear to you, that AP has its benefits. And I don't know about AP Math, Science, or any of those other calculus or psychology or art or any of that other stuff. I can only tell you about government, U.S. Gov, Paul. That the curriculum is good. It's really interesting. It's a nice way to look at government. And even AP US history, they make you look at things from both sides. It's not the typical run-of-the-mill, it's a critical thinking situation. Or curriculum, I should say. So it is good in that sense. But it's not, really all that. I just don't think it is. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's just over. I mean, people make a bigger deal about it. And I can't talk about Walter Fields. I mean, but I know that there are people who, because I don't want to, talk about people's personal lives and their business. But
no, let's just stick with the fight that he was fighting for his daughter for AP classes, for the AP class.
Well, I mean, and I
you
can't.
think that was because of institutional racism?